Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn about positive and negative numbers. So you guys may already know that positive numbers are the opposite of negative numbers, and positive numbers are used to describe quantities greater than zero, and negative numbers are used to describe quantities less than zero, and that zero is neutral and neither positive nor negative. Also, you should know that on a number line, all positive numbers would be on the right side of zero, and all negative numbers would be on the left-hand side of zero. And that zero would be in the middle because it's neutral, neither positive nor negative. So let's see some ways that positive and negative numbers can be used in real life. Temperature. So temperature could be like below 0 degrees, which would be really cold, and above 0 degrees, which would be really warm. So an example would be, if today was 8 degrees below 0, how would you know if it's negative 8 degrees or positive 8 degrees? You should know how to use it on the thermometer. So if it's below 0 degrees, then it's cold and that it's a negative number. If it's above 0 degrees, it's a positive number, and that is very warm. Very similar to the number line. So let's move on to the next topic. Debt and savings. So you guys may have seen this machine before in some sort of store, and that this machine is actually a machine used to get debt from other people. So what is debt? So debt is basically when you owe money to someone else, and that you borrowed some money from them, and that you have to give it back. So that means you have negative money. But savings is when someone else paid you, like a payday, and you earn extra money, and that's a positive number. Now let's move on to the next example. Below and above sea level. So this sea level would be counted as 0, and that below it would be negative, and above it, such as, would be positive. So for example, if you're hiking up a mountain and you're 200 feet above sea level, how would you know if it's negative or positive? Well, you do know now that sea level is 0, and if you're above 0, then that means you're positive. So positive 600 feet. But what if you're 600 feet below sea level? Same concept. 0 is sea level, below it would be negative, so it would be negative 600 feet. I hope you guys understood these concepts, so let's test you with some practice problems. Devin borrows $2 from his friend Stanley. Show the amount that Devin owes as an integer. Pause the video if you need more time. The answer is negative $2. It says Devin borrows and he owes. Like I said before, these words mean that the number is negative. So $2 would be negative $2. There's one more concept that I need to teach you. The opposite of the opposite rule. So you guys may know that 17, the opposite of that is negative 17. And the opposite of negative 17 is 17 again. So like I said, the opposite of the opposite rule is actually the same number itself. It's very simple. So let's see if you understood that concept with the next question. What is the opposite of negative 17? Pause the video if you need more time to think. Time's up. The answer is negative 17. Let's see how that works. So negative 17, the opposite of that would be positive 17. The opposite of that would be negative 17. So as you see, these two are the same number, and we started at the same place and ended at the same place. So also based on the opposite of the opposite rule, our answer is correct. The answer is negative 17. I hope you liked this video, and please subscribe, comment, and like.